Hey guys, it's Scott here, and welcome to today's Ultimate Team live stream. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you've had a good day, and hopefully you've had a good start to your week. I need to remove those bits and bobs off of my screen, as we no longer need them. I hope everyone is good. Let me start that. And let me close that. There we go. So, this is our first stream back. I say back as if we've had a massive break. We didn't stream for one day. But still, right? We're back to normal, I guess is probably the best way to say it. And looking forward to it, to be honest with you. So, for those that somehow missed everything that went on over the weekend. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. For those that missed everything, we did a 24-hour stream. Yeah, easy. 24-hour charity stream from Friday midday till Saturday midday. And it was pretty mad, pretty crazy, to be honest with you. We struggled at one stage, but other than about 1 out of the 24 hours, we smashed it. It was super positive the whole time. We weren't really struggling or tired or anything like that. As I say, there was 1 hour where it was a bit tough, but other than that, it was really, really good. For those that haven't seen, I did tweet it out earlier. But we did manage, in total, to get to £2,300 raised, which is insane. Now, I spoke to one of the guys literally about half an hour ago that sort of organised it and put it together and stuff like that, and he was basically the same as me, like incredibly happy that it did as well as it did, and we were both pretty much amazed that we managed to raise that amount of money. So that was sick, and it is still open until the 20th. So if anyone did miss the stream and wasn't able to be a part of it and still wanted to contribute to everything, then that should still be possible. I am just checking because, yeah, you've just said it's not possible to watch it. I said I didn't know whether it would be able to stay on the channel or not afterwards, because I've never done a stream that long before, so I don't know how it works. It does say that the live stream recording is not available. Now, I don't know whether it will become available or not. I'm pretty sure on my phone. Oh god, we're being attacked. On my phone, on the YouTube Studio app, it said that it's processing. Now, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea if it will actually process or not, or whether it will be stuck. You say you have to upload it as a video. I mean, streams automatically get uploaded after they finish. But this one just doesn't seem to be processing, which is why people can't watch it. So yeah. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, to be honest with you. I think we just have to wait, and maybe I'll ask Maybe I'll email YouTube or go on the live chat or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it was very, very successful. We raised 2.3k, which is sick. We've got a couple of giveaways that I need to do as part of it, which I will most likely be uploading the video for tomorrow, announcing winners and stuff like that. I've also got to, for like one day or whatever, dye my hair red and my beard orange, so that's going to be fun. I need to actually buy that today, the dye for that stuff. And then I need to do all my fitness stuff. I did my donation, I did that earlier as I showed on Twitter. Now also, if Frankie tunes into a stream and wants to play a game, he still potentially has that option. Cameron, if he ever reappears, was the first person that I was supposed to play yesterday. But my on Friday, but my PS4 broke, and by the time I had it fixed, he was no longer around. So if Cameron ever comes back, then we still need to play them. And then Tayab, also, there was a problem with the Cardiff kit in the last game, so if they come back, then we can figure something out for them as well. Okay? That's all those things. Other than that, yeah. It's fun to be streaming again. Let's see how well we can do today. We're most likely just going to be chilling for a few hours doing some WERNER objectives. And it's going to feel very, very relaxed streaming for a few hours. It's like, oh, I've only got to play this game for 3 or 4 hours. Easy. Easy. Right? Once you've done a whole day of it, it's very easy. Just got back from school in time for this. Nice. Bravo, cheers. How am I doing today? I'm doing very good. Yeah, there are big rumours that the database reveal is tomorrow. I don't know what time that would be. Now, in terms of a stream, I don't know what time I'm going to be live tomorrow. Because the people at the Leicester Hospitals charity have got a good relationship with BBC Radio Leicester. And so I'm supposed to be going on the radio and talking about the charity stream and everything that we raised and how we spread out the word and the name of the charity. So we're supposed to be doing that at about 4:30. So I imagine it probably won't be a long thing. Most phone-ins or radio things are normally a couple of minutes long. So it may be the case that I may start streaming at, I don't know, 4:45, 5 o'clock. I don't know. I'll have to keep you updated, but that is the plan. Basically, as soon as our radio thing is done, we'll go live. And if the database is out, then we can start looking at that kind of stuff, and we can start doing starter squads, start doing videos based on FIFA 21, and it should be really, really good. But yeah, man, I got an email earlier basically saying, hey, you can potentially go on the radio to talk about your charity stream. You want to do it? Yeah, of course I do. Of course they do. Yeah, so you say, how come you can't watch a 24-hour stream? I really, really don't know what I would be able to do to potentially affect that. Sorry. I don't know. Don't know. We'll see. Good win for Leicester yesterday. Yeah, I mean, the first half was not great. Second half, we were pretty good. We were pretty good. Right, I think this is the email basically confirming the radio stuff. So let's see what he's got to say. Oh, he CC'd me in. There we go. Information and my details below. You'd love to see it, right? So hopefully that will get sorted out. Am I going to buy 4K TV? I'd get a 4K monitor. I just don't know when. I don't know how much they are. What console am I going to buy? PS5 or Xbox Series X? Both. Sultan Kastan versus West Brom. I thought he put in a very good performance. Obviously, didn't expect him to score, but that was pretty nice. I thought even if you take away the goal, I thought he was very solid, always trying to provide an outlet on the right-hand side, but also getting stuck in defensively as well. I thought he was solid. Villa, are you really going to get Rashka and Bertrand Traore? Aren't they very similar? Seems a bit odd. Are there going to be new SBCs or objectives today? Good question, no idea. Perry, yeah, I did. What is the database? So the database is basically when they reveal the stats of every single player. So supposedly tomorrow we will be getting the full FIFA 21 database. So if you want to see the stats of a player that plays for Cork City, you'll be able to see them. Or someone that plays for, I don't know, Mansfield or Kaiser Chiefs, etc, etc. The picks will be the same in Weekend League. Picks will be the same. Stan has a great cross on him, great delivery. EA Sports FIFA, new post. They just tweeted. Most improved players in FIFA 21. Is that our video for today? Should we look at that instead of a 6 PM content video? I think that's what we do, you know? Because I don't really have any interest in 6 PM content, so unless it's absolutely banging, let's do it. Let's do it. I did not expect to record anywhere near this early, and I apologise I haven't fully caught up with the chat, but let's go. Because I'm interested in this. Hopefully you guys are. You know what? I pressed the wrong one. Castan may move to left back once Ricky Pierce back fit. Let's try again. Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's not 6 PM content video but 4 PM content video. EA have just revealed some new ratings that we're going to get into in a second. These are the most improved players in FIFA 21. Now, we've had a load of stats come out from the best players in each of the leagues, etc. But this is the first time where we're going to see some of the lower rated players and how incredible some of their stat boosts have been. We've seen one going around on Twitter all day, and that is Llorente from Atletico. So I imagine that they're actually, no, they're probably not in here because they've only got a +2. But hopefully this is going to be good. And I thought that I'd bring something a little bit different today. That is looking at the future of FIFA in FIFA 21 rather than FIFA 20. So we're going to get into it in just a second. If you're looking to pick yourself up some coins before the end of FIFA 20, then make sure to click my link in the description to go to U7Buy and make sure you use my code BIRDIE at checkout to get 5% off your order. And by a second, I mean we'll get into it as soon as EA figure out how to fix their website, as that's a slight problem. You know what? Let's stop recording and you guys can let me know when the website is fixed. Does that sound good? And once it's fixed, we'll do our video. But that's what we're going to do today, I think. Maybe we'll do a 6 PM content video as well, if it's good. But for now, that's going to be our main thing today. Is this? Who am I getting emailed by now? One sec. Okay. Oh. We'll look forward to speaking to Scott tomorrow. You'd love to see it getting emailed by someone with @BBC at the end of their email. Okay. But yeah, let me know. Will I be putting Salah back into my fantasy team? Well, he isn't in it. And can't have been in it to put back in because we've only had one game week. But yeah, please let me know when that is done. And you know what? Let me get that Llorente card up so we can quickly talk about that. CEO of world's biggest producer says a vaccine won't be available for everyone before the end of 2024. Interesting. Right. I'd rather not show people my fantasy team because I took Salah out in after my first draft to make the rest of it better. And I kind of need to have some Werner to go ham today. And then we'll see how they do. Enjoy playing with Castan, one of the most underrated fullbacks in the world. He looked good so far. Yeah, my point situation is terrible. Terrible compared to that. Are you excited about FIFA 21? Yes. What do I think of player ratings? They don't really matter that much. Thoughts on the Leicester game? Again, first half garbage. Second half much better. Much better. Recovered well after the 24-hour stream. Yeah, I had a little nap. So I didn't watch the Palace Southampton game. I slept through that. I watched the other three and then went to bed at 10 PM, 11 PM, something like that. It was good. That nap was beautiful. Yeah, Leeds were very, very entertaining to watch. And I feel like if they play like that, they're going to get a lot more points than people think. You currently have Adam. Oh dear. Villa, yeah. You got to hope that it's only a 1 week problem, but we'll see. We'll see. Last game is trash anyway. Yeah, I'm not that upset that I missed it. Right, it's loaded. Okay, we've got our video. Let's do this. So for those that are just tuning in, we're going to do a 4 PM content video today, as well as 6 PM potentially, because EA have just released some new ratings and stuff like that. So, we're going to get into it, and let's record this thing, shall we? Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to the wrong page. This is our 4 PM content video. Hopefully you do enjoy this one. It's going to be something a little bit different. We've got the most improved players in FIFA 21. Now, a lot of the ratings have been controversial that have come out so far, with the highest rated players, such as downgrades to people like Thiago, Werner, etc. Aubameyang, players that had team of the seasons yet got downgraded. So, hopefully, we're about to look at the most improved players in FIFA 21, and hopefully they are going to be warranted. Probably not going to know some of them because they're going to be from some funky leagues and teams, but I thought that I'd upload this as something a little bit different to sort of get the FIFA 21 drive starting early. Rumours are that the full database is out tomorrow, being Tuesday, which means that I will start doing videos and streams looking at starter teams and everything that you can do to begin your FIFA 21 Ultimate Team journey as quickly as possible and get the best team value for money at the beginning of the year. So, we're going to jump into this link from EA in just a few seconds. If you're looking to pick yourself up some coins before the end of FIFA 20, then make sure to click my link in the description to go to U7Buy and make sure you use my code BIRDIE at checkout to get 5% off your order. So, I don't know how many people are on this, but EA have just revealed this. The most improved players. Maybe it's like the top 24 or something like that. Now, we have actually had one other player that has caused a lot of commotion today after their rating has been revealed. And we'll get into that first. So this is Marcos Llorente, who has gone from a CDM to a centre mid, even though he has played a few games out at like right mid and stuff like that. Now, the controversy is that he's gone up by 2 ratings, although he's gained 9 dribbling, 1 defending, 9 physical, 6 passing, 24 shooting, and 26 pace, yet has somehow only gone up by a +2. I don't really understand how that's possible, even though he has been position changed. But a lot of people are annoyed at the fact that this guy seems to be quicker than Gnabry and Sancho, right? However, he has actually recorded faster sprint speeds than both of those in the last year, and so it does make a little bit of sense. But it is crazy to look at the ratings of some of their stats and think, how did you possibly get it this wrong a year ago that you have had to improve him by 26 pace? That's over a quarter of the maximum that you can get. So pretty crazy, but that's EA for you. So we're now going to get into the most improved players and see what we have got. So does it show? Oh, it does. So Kumbula, who plays for Hellas Verona, has gone up by a +15. Dejan Kulusevski has gone up by 13. Could be an interesting card, depending on his stars and everything like that. Okay, interesting. Next up, Cordova for America. Club America has gone up by +13. He's in the Mexican League, so probably not going to be that relevant to a lot of people when they are building their teams. Mexican in that league. Yeah. Tapsoba. Now, he's gone up by +12. Leverkusen. I don't want to say what I think the flag is because I might be wrong. But you know what? We're going to Google it. Tapsoba. FIFA. It is Burkina Faso. I didn't dare say it because I thought it was wrong, but fair enough. Okay. Now this looks like a decent starter card. I personally, when I look at starter centre backs that are going to cost you hardly any coins, like this guy will probably be in your team for, I don't know, 10, 15 games before you can afford that like 5k centre back or something at the start of FIFA. This is the kind of solid card where ideally, for me, centre back, first few days, you want someone that averages 75 pace, defending and physical. So, not bad. Not bad at all, that right there. Next up, we've got Baumgartner, who has gone up by 12 for Hoffenheim. As a cam, again, even in a starter team, is he any good? Maybe if his shooting was about 70, he'd be a bit more usable, but okay. Now, Haaland has gone up by 11. This is controversial, but he's an EA ambassador, right? And he represents the game, so it's not surprising that he got boosted more than he probably should have, even though he looks like he's going to be a massive talent. To go up that much, up to an 84 already based on 1 year is a bit extreme. Next up, we have got an 11 increase for Estupinian. Okay. Left back for Watford. Shame that they're now in the Championship, otherwise that could have been quite a nice starter left back, to be honest with you. Fullbacks, I normally look for 80, 75, 75, so that would have been decent. Greenwood goes to a right mid, gets a +10, which is really, really nice. Now, the thing that I would look to for Greenwood would be whether he has kept his 5-star weak foot, whether he has got maybe up to 4-star skills. But this could be a decent starter card. I mean, 77 rated. They're not awful stats for that rating. And you could potentially see him in some starter teams. And he gets some very, very nice. Like, for early teams, he gets great strong links because people, a lot of the time, they will go for Germans from the Bundesliga. And that's how they'll get all their chemistry. Like, you'll buy your first 3 players and they'll all be German from that league, right? A lot of people will do the same for Premier League. So they'll get a budget right back English from the Prem, strong link them into someone like Greenwood and get that chemistry at the start. So he might have a tiny bit of value, but it shouldn't be too expensive unless he does have like 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, in which case he'll probably cost more than he should with those stats. Next up, Pedro Gonçalves, plus 10 increase. Sporting, have they lost the rights to Sporting's badge? Or is this a different Sporting? I don't know. For a 76 rated, okay stats. Carlos Neva, plus 10 increase, left back. Doesn't look very good, to be honest with you. Doesn't look very good. Next up, we've got Bukayo Saka. They put him down as a left mid and put him up by plus 10. Sadly, for Saka, it doesn't look like an incredible card. Yeah, he's got pace. He's got okay dribbling. That shooting looks terrible. Passing looks very, very average. Physicals, defense, not incredible. I don't think you'll see much of him other than people at the very, very, very beginning that think that pace will be the be-all and end-all. Which, maybe it will be this year. We have to wait and see how the gameplay plays. But there you go. Next up, we've got Weissman. Plus 10 increase, Real Valladolid. Oh, okay, a big one. Alphonso Davies, plus 9 increase. 96 pace. Okay. His dribbling stats are actually pretty good for a fullback as well. 82 for an 81 rated is not bad. And you can imagine that he's most likely going to get not just like performance-based cards, but he will 1,000,000% be involved in probably multiple promos throughout the year, whether it's a Scream card or Future Stars or something like that, right? He's going to be expensive already for the strong links to people like Goretzka and players like that. Alaba at centre-back now is very, very good. And so he will be used most likely in that Bayern triangle. We see these kind of triangles every single year. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago that Bayern was the massive one with Alaba, Goretzka. Maybe it wasn't Goretzka back then. I think it was when Vidal was at Bayern and you had Boateng, Alaba, Vidal. Something like that was a triangle. So that's the kind of thing that we're most likely going to see this year again. We've had similar stuff in the past, even with Bayern Munich. So he's going to cost probably more than he should do, even though his card does look good, purely because it's a Bayern card. Now, plus 9 increase for a PSV player, Ihataren. Probably pronounced completely wrong, I don't know. So, yeah, okay. Vindel? I don't know. Left back, plus 9 increase. Actually looks decent. To be fair, for a starter left back, he'd probably actually be pretty good and would go under the radar because of the league that he's in. So that's not too bad. Lord Lundstram, the fantasy legend himself, comes in with a plus 9 increase. Does come in as a centre mid. Again, at the very start of the year, you're potentially going to see someone like this in the starter squads that you're going to come up against in the first few days of FIFA. Because of the great strong links and even hyperlinks that he will get to get that early chemistry. A lot of people will choose English as their starter nation. So they'll have some League 1, League 2 English players. And then they'll buy a few lower rated English Premier League players. So maybe Lundstram will find his way into a couple of teams. Next up, we've got Rui Silva, goalkeeper for Granada. Okay. Luis Maximiliano. Now, this is Sporting CP as well. Yet, the badge. Hey, it's not an EA article without a mistake, is it? So, goalkeeper. Sure. Okay. We've got Kamara. Whoa. Okay, so this is Kamara got the team of the season in FIFA 20, gets a +8 increase this year, up to a 77. 88 pace at the beginning. He's going to be in, if people go French or Ligue 1 starter teams, he is going to be in a lot of them, because he's basically going to be the Heat Ferland Mendy that no one's going to be able to afford, because he's probably going to be about 50k at the start of the year. So Kamara might be the next step down for people to go for, because he's still got great pace, he's got good dribbling, okay defending and good physical. Apparently he was on loan at the club that the badge is for. That makes a little bit more sense, but still. Okay. Edwards coming in for Vitória. A lot of Portuguese league upgrades that are big, right? +8 increase for him. We've got Baldock. See, there's a hyperlink. You see what I was talking about? That's low rated and going to be cheap to Lundstram. And I think one thing is for sure, the Sheffield United SBC won't be as expensive this year. Talisu, 76 rated centre-back, 67 pace for Southampton. Probably not going to be on many people's radar, purely because that pace is less than 70. Really? Strong link to Greenwood as well. Yep, again, good shout. Dest. Interesting. Okay, so +8 for him. 87 pace is great. Defending being less than 70 and physical less than 65. Has this guy potentially played further forward before for that passing and those dribbling stats? Maybe. He'd probably be better suited to a right wing back role than a right back role because of the lack of defending and physical stats. But he's got decent dribbling and passing. Kudus, another Ajax player, +8. So a lot of Eredivisie and Liga NOS. Big upgrades here. As a cam, insane pace, good dribbling, okay shooting, decent physical. Bad. Cruz Azul, 8 increase, 66 pace, meh. Luis Suarez, but not that Luis Suarez. Of Watford, again, good starter card, but in the Championship now, so less people are more likely to go for him. And then the last one is Disasi, gets a +8 increase, but he has 55 pace as a centre-back. So I don't think many people are going to be interested in using him. So are there any players on here that you had hoped to see the rating of that now you're excited to see? For example, Davies, Saka, or Greenwood, I think are going to be the 3 that people would potentially be interested in seeing today. I would like to see their in-games to, again, see whether Greenwood has like a 5-star weak foot or something like that, to see how expensive I think he would be. Same with Saka, and see why those shooting stats are so bad. Davies is just going to be insanely expensive, isn't it? Insanely expensive. So there you go. That is it for the most improved players in FIFA 21. Again, full database supposedly out tomorrow. So stay tuned. Now, I am going to be on the radio tomorrow talking about my 24-hour charity stream. So we will have a video and we will have a stream if the full database comes out. So make sure that you stick around for that. If you did miss the charity stream, then you can get the links to the charity page that is still live for an extra week in the description. But that is going to be it for our 4 PM content today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys potentially for some 6 PM stuff later. Goodbye. So, people of the stream, thoughts? Davies, how expensive do you think he's going to be? It's going to be ridiculous, isn't it? $200k, 40k? Yeah, we're going on the radio tomorrow, BBC Radio Leicester. Right, let's get this video out. Let's stream the PS5 event. What day is it? And what time do we know? The answer is potentially based on the answers to those questions. Wednesday, 9 PM. Maybe. Why have you blocked Chip on Twitter? I don't know who you mean. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. So, I don't have an answer to that. You got it wrong, you're bad. Oh, okay. Most improved player rating reveal. Then we need a link to website. We need a link to our Just Giving page, which some of my mates and everything have come in and donoed as well. It's sick. I will make starter squads, yes. There isn't insane buying CDM centre-back combos anymore. Goretzka and Alaba. Lloris, Milicevic or Allen. Don't know Allen. I swear Milicevic has been revealed and Lloris must have been revealed, surely. Alaba won't be insane on the game. As a centre-back, why would he not? Look at his stats. The most improved players on FIFA 21. Get out my way, fly. Get off. I'm just making sure that this video... Thank God that glare was horrible. He's only 5'11" and won't be strong. How do we know that that matters? Okay. Okay, we'll have to come up with a thumbnail. That was a nice little bit of info for them. Oh. And then we just need to get a video thumbnail. Favorite FIFA of all time, 17. Kevin, I have no idea, but apparently the whole database comes out tomorrow. But we'll have to wait and see. Sorry. No, I didn't get rid of that, did I? Why would I have got rid of that? Surely I didn't. Why would I have got rid of that? I can't believe that I would. I didn't. Okay, I was going to say, why would I have got rid of that ratings? No. Oh, wow, that viewership peaked and then dropped, didn't it? Christ. Wow, I didn't realise we got that high. Let's stream FIFA 21 as soon as it's live to play. Ends on glitches and stuff like that. Right, I need... Now, if I copy that, is that the whole card copied? Oh, it is! Oh, okay, right, one sec, we are sorted. Thank you, EA, for actually making a thumbnail easy to make for once. Haaland. And then... who's another one that people might be interested in? Kamara? I don't know. It's a struggle picking 5. 4, sure. Very, very easy. 5, not so much. Okay. Right, so Kamara can go over there. Haaland. Probably go over here. Because more people are going to care about him than Saka. I would think. Okay. And then the next set. Yeah. Because more people are going to care about them. Davies is obviously the guy that people are going to care about. He is the number 1. So many people are going to want to have him in their team and then realize, oh my god, this guy's outrageously expensive. I can't get him. And then they're all going to be sad when it was pretty obvious that he was going to be a hell of a lot. No matter his rating, because you knew what kind of stats he was going to have. And that was the big thing. Most improved. Oh, I need to make that the tiniest bit smaller. Right, this thumbnail should only take us another minute or 2, and then we'll be good to get back to the stream and keep going and everything like that. The donation page should be... It closes on the 20th. So we've got to open for an extra week. I think Everton or Wolves will challenge for top 4. I've got my predictions video uploaded, as you can see in the chat there. A gamer again, my predictions are there in the chats. Why does everyone say 17 was the best? The gameplay was based on skill and actually scoring. Rather than, oh, can I win 1-0 by just playing defensively? Which no one's interested in. No one cares about watching that. So yeah, that's why. Okay, I'm just sorting this thumbnail. We're very, very nearly there. I don't even know if he was a +8. Ah! I should probably find out my facts before I upload this thumbnail, because otherwise it's going to be wrong. How much did Greenwood go up by? 10. Okay. Davies went up by 9. I can't believe that Haaland went up by as much as he did. Pretty crazy. What was it? An 11 increase. And then Saka's the last one for our thumbnail. He went up by 10. Perfect.
Hi Scott, my attempt to donate failed twice, so I'm sending this directly to you. Great cause and enjoyable stream. Hope you got some well-deserved rest yesterday.
I did. Bang down. Let me quickly change my thumbnail. And then that video is good to go. And then I'll quickly get to that. Alfonso Davies Harland. That's not how you spell his name. Greenwood, Baka. They're the ones that you touch for. I think that'll do for our video. I apologise that it took a little bit longer, but I completely forgot that. A slightly different thumbnail variant to what I would normally. Right, that is sorted. That is going live now. Assuming that YouTube actually lets me publish that. Public. Perfect. I seem not sure about that one, but okay. Right. There we go. Uploaded. Lovely. Lovely. Well, let me catch up with the chat then. Emre-chan has more base stats than Fabinho, yet he's 5 ratings lower. Yeah, I don't really understand that one. 17 was fun, and servers were good. 18 was fun, but servers were inconsistent. 19 was awful for both. 20 was awful for fun. Worst ever FIFA for servers. Pretty much, yeah. Sums it up. Villa, definitely, yeah. Alex, don't know. Sam, how's it going? You good today? I'm doing very good. Thank you. How are you? Jamie, I don't know what you mean. Ratings are relative to what they were the year before. As much as some ratings are stupid, it wouldn't make sense for someone like Haaland to go straight above Kane and rated for one good season. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't make sense for him to go above other players that have done pretty well for years. And Haaland goes above them in one season. Haaland was not a 79 base. That was his refresh, his winter upgrade. Was 24-hour stream hard? Yes. Great win for Leicester yesterday. Should have put Vardy in your team. Gutted that 3 of our players aren't playing tonight. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. How am I doing today? Very, very good. Sam, wait to see if we sign anyone. I see. What FIFA was that? But here we go. The cap? The cap? I don't know. Sorry. Came in with a donor saying, hi Scott, my attempt to donate failed twice, so I'm sending this directly to you. Great cause and enjoyable stream. Hope you got some well-deserved rest yesterday. I did. So, after the stream finished, which was again, what, 12:15, something like that, on the Saturday, I was feeling good, right? Once we had some breakfast, basically, I fully woke up and I was ready to go. Ready to go. So the last few hours were really easy. I watched what was the first game? The Arsenal game. And then I went to sleep for 2 hours. I missed the Palace Southampton game. I then watched the other games. And then I went to bed and slept. I think in total, with my nap and the actual night's sleep, I got like 11 hours. So I definitely caught up. And so, yeah, 24-hour stream. Bosh! All over it. Raised 2.3k for charity. You'd love to see it. You really, really do. Yeah, that was good. We gained a few subscribers in the last 2 days as well, even whilst not streaming or uploading. So things have been going okay. We are pretty much on the cusp of hitting 82.2k subs, which is perfect. And then we keep trying to push and push and push. See how things go. Blizzard, I'm doing it tomorrow. Still have the Liverpool badge. Yeah, I know. I'm new, came over for 7-minute squads. How's it going? Glad you enjoyed me enough to want to watch more, rather than never watching anything I ever do ever again. Can this fly? Get off. Leicester chance to top 4. Non-existent. Did YouTube allow the whole stream VOD on the channel? I don't know. On the YouTube Studio app, it says it's processing. On the actual site, it doesn't really say anything, and it doesn't look like it's viewable. So, I don't know. I've got a whole predictions video that you can check out. If you care about my thoughts on any placings and everything like that, I've got a whole video on it. Okay. Doesn't work when you go on it, but it says a 24-hour video. Yeah, exactly. What are your thoughts about Everton yesterday and lazy Spurs? James Rodriguez is a boss. I'm so glad he's in the league. And you can see why Jose was really annoyed. They were just jogging around. Like the 60th minute, they were walking. Not even jogging to press. It's like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Push, do something. Bizarre. It just looked like they weren't fit. It is the only way that I could really sum it up. Looked like their players were not ready for the season to start, based on that performance. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. First game of the season too. Starters you mean to go on? Would be a bit worrying. Damn, you gotta make him. Ben, yeah. Did Corey surprise you the most? What's this? Got him finish a challenge. Nice. Is he any good? Double 4-star. Scoring 3 separate rivals matches using players with 90 plus pace, I think. Assist in 2 separate matches using players 4-star, weak for easy. 10 goals using German forwards. Definitely have that. Score a finesse goal in 5 separate rivals wins. That's the hard part. So maybe we get a finesse goal and then we sub on Arp, Royce, and Nabry, or something like that. Okay, if you mean the demo, then soon, but we don't know exactly when. Let's use a Prem team. Yeah. The thing is, for Everton fans, they've got to... He only scores goals when we put him stay forward, get behind. That's fine. David, yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. You meant the early access. Oh. Through EA Play, the 1st of October. Yeah, the thing that Everton are going to have to do, or teams that play against Everton are going to have to do, stop the ball getting into James. Because whilst Allen and Doucouré are solid, they're not the creators. They get the ball to James, he picks someone out. Or they get it to Richarlison and he picks someone out. You got to stop that supply, especially to James. Otherwise, if you give him free space, he is basically what Gylfi should have been. in terms of picking up the ball, like getting it from your DM. He wins it back, skips past a player, lays it off to this guy. And I know he played like right wing or whatever, but still, just stay with me here. Picks up the ball, has a little look around, sprays a pass. And suddenly you're on the attack and you're going for it. So I feel like teams need to stop him receiving the ball. If you do that, you're going to have a much better time. Much better time. Doesn't see Rodriguez as a winger. I was surprised that he played in there. But I mean, it worked. He still did very well, cutting in and then just spraying passes. Luca, thank you. To P, I agree. I agree. James, mainly just squad depth, really. Oh, I forgot I had him. We got any that are set to right wing? Not Prem players. I am about to do Werner, yeah. And James, right. Yeah, I really want to see Havertz play. I'm very excited for that. Calvert-Lewin was isolated a lot, though. Agreed. Agreed. I thought Richarlison was very, very good. Obviously, he could have done better with the chance that he had where he like went around the keeper and stuff like that, but still. You know what, let me... LSR trying to sign Ben Rama. Then maybe Zaha on the move. Have we got EA Play? Yep. What game is before Chelsea? Sheffield United Wolves, I believe. Let me quickly see this, because there's a lot going on today. Okay, let me quickly reply to this. Right. Perfect. You're average squad with this name. Go away. What about if Palace keep Zaha and sign Ben Rama? That would be mad. I'd be surprised, but that would be sick. RJ, yeah, I think that was the best thing about Leeds, is that they weren't afraid. David, that's exactly why I've predicted them to finish 4th. Robert, that's pretty sick. Yeah, it's very, very clear to literally everybody that is paying any attention that Zaha wants to leave Palace. The problem is the amount of money, the price tag that they are going to say that he can leave for, at least in the last year, was too high. So people were not going to pay it. Whereas now, maybe they'll drop it down a bit. And so, maybe one will come in. Just, they're in my video. Who do I support? Leicester. 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 Oh. Issue is his contract till 2023. So Palace could afford to pay. Yep. Palace will let him go for 40 mil. I would be amazed. Amazed. I'm going to sub him on. He needs the left wing. Royce needs to be a centre forward. Be great business if you sold him, brought in Ben Rama. Have to sell him for as much as we can. As many, you take 50% of sales. 50%? Surely it's not 50. Otherwise, who the hell agreed to that deal? I know that's a problem with, like, normally it's like 10%, 20% at the most. Who is that a big problem with? Can't remember. 25%. Apparently. That's still a lot. That's a big chunk. I can't remember who it was. There was someone recently that where they were basically asking for a lot more because a chunk of it would go to previous team. It was. Fair enough, Brandon. Ethan, for God's sake. Why am I adding position changes to subs? Does it make a difference to chem? No. The reason I am adding position changes to subs is because for the objective to get Werner, they need to be forwards. So they'll all get subbed on the same chem, which is like 5.6, something like that. But if I left Sané as a left mid, or if I left Royce as a cam, instead of moving up to centre forward and Sané to left wing, they would count as midfielders. So even if I subbed them on and they scored a hat-trick, it wouldn't count the objective. So I think I'm going to use Sané, Arp and Royce as the guys I bring on. But we need to score a finesse with one of our Prem forwards first. So, in terms of our start, put you there, Vinny can go out here, Bobby can go up front. I can't access. He does have. I think that'll do. Werner has 4-star on his Chelsea card, not 3-star. However, I would not use him in my normal team because that is not the reason I hate Werner. He's just garbage. I hate this card. That's why I will not be using him. I will not sub him on. I hate him. Follow-up video from the charity stream should be tomorrow. The question is whether I can download the full stream and get access to the full stream. Because if I could, then I could try and create a highlights video. But as it stands, I don't have the option to do it. Let me show you. So, for example, these are the normal videos that I've got on my channel. And then if you go across to live, these are the past broadcasts that you've done. These are the past streams, right? So you can see the current one that's live here. I don't know what these upcoming ones are, but they always stay there. That one's been there since May, and if I delete it, it comes back. But here, so, you've got this one. This was the FIFA 21 ratings stream. If I click on options, then I can click download. I don't know how big this is going to be on your screen, but I can click download here. Whereas, this is the 24-hour stream. I don't have a download option. And if I view on YouTube, even me viewing it, it says it isn't available. So I'm gonna ask, like, when you're partnered on YouTube, you have access to like 24-hour support chat. So once this stream finishes, what I write down actually. Look how organized I am. I've even got a sketchbook that I'm using to write to-do lists for multiple things, long-term stuff, quick to-do lists. I've actually done that today, so that can be checked off. A YouTube to-do list. So let's do live chat 24-hour download. And hopefully we can get that sorted tonight. But I really don't know why that is the case. I've never done a stream that long before, so I don't know. Brandon, yeah. The Tara's good. No idea. Why am I doing them when there's no 21 rewards? Because we don't have the database for FIFA 21 yet, so there's not really anything else to do. We're nearly there. We're so nearly there. Arsenal game looking good. I told people I think Arsenal are going to really, really surprise some people this season. I think they're going to be pretty good. Okay. So, we just need to score a finesse, and then we'll triple sub on Germans. Sam, nope. How's it going? It's going good. How are you? I think we'll get another SBC this FIFA. Yeah. I think we're still going to get SBCs. I just don't know how much content there's going to be on the remainder of this game. It was against Fulham, though. And if you want to be a great team, you have to look good against the lower teams. You don't want to scrape a win 1-0 against Fulham. You want to come out and basically say, hey, we mean business. We're going to look good. You've been given to us as our first fixture. We're going to slap you and move on. That's the mentality. They can't decide who they're playing against. They get Fulham first game of the season. Set them aside. Smash them. Next game. I don't know who their next fixture actually is. Messi on reserves, yeah, because he doesn't help me for these objectives at all. This guy is clearly going for it, surely. What the? Unless he put like just a vast majority of the players in his club into SBC. West Ham next. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Have you seen West Ham's fixtures? After that loss to Newcastle, I think they've got Arsenal, Wolves, us, as in Leicester, Man City, Liverpool? Something like that. It's bad. Like, they could genuinely not have any points after like 6 or 7 games. My confidence. They just need to not let it affect them if they lose to big boy teams. That start was not ideal. Jono, I don't know what that's based on, considering they haven't played a game. Oh, is this going to be one of those really annoying ones? Ugh. I tell you what, considering we played this game for a full day, it wasn't that bad. I'll probably get more annoyed at this game today than I did in a 24-hour stream. I want to have what quality though? David, yep. They did. I think his was first 7 games they didn't get any points. And there we go. Alright, sick. Marcelli, watch my video! Leicester played well, but do you think Arsenal or Leicester played better? We got dominated for like the first 20 minutes, and our first half was pretty poor. So, Arsenal. Antonio saved West Ham last year. Yeah, he did. Pretty much single-handedly at the end of the year. End of the season. Ads? I'm not sure about that. It's already 5 o'clock. When's the first kickoff today? Is it 5:30? Is it 6? Is it 6:30? Six. Okay. And then what time is Chelsea? 8:15? I think Lacazette will have a good season. I really don't know. I don't know how much he's going to play. Marcus, he didn't against Newcastle though, did he? Haller, Felipe Anderson, Lanzini, Rice, Antonio, there's quality there. Obviously it's 8:50. Sky Sports. Yeah. Apparently Man U potentially going to try and get Bale if they can't get Sancho. If they were going to get Bale, they should have properly gone for it a couple of years ago or whatever, when there apparently was serious interest. That should have been it. It should have gone all out. Great. This is going well. Stay in Prem but play dross football or get relegated. For the club, stay in the Prem. Bale news is not true. I mean, no one knows today. No one knows. Alex, definitely, yes. Thing, yes. Thank you again for your generosity the other day. That was incredible. Brian, if so, he's a very good fantasy option. Eh? I'll potentially take out Aubameyang and put Lacazette in. If he's going to be their main striker all season and Aubameyang is playing left wing, really not that bad. Brandon, no need. Missed because he doesn't help me at all. I thought Gabriel was good. Oh no, yep. It's a bit odd. I think Liverpool will drop off, yep. And again, it's not that I hope teams drop off or do well or anything like that. I couldn't care less about any team other than Leicester. But I feel like Liverpool fans have potentially got a bit too much confidence without adding to their squad. That's how you stay on top. You get to the top, you add to what you already have, and then you dominate. That's what you do. You don't get to the top and sit there thinking, yeah, this is nice, and then think that you'll be fine. Because everyone that's chasing you will improve and add and build. Get that hunger. And you might just become a bit too complacent. There's a chance that they absolutely smash it again this season. But I don't know, something's just telling me that they won't. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not as if you're gonna finish outside the top 4 or something like that, barring some absolute calamity. But I just don't think it's gonna be anywhere near as simple if your fans are making it out to be. How can Klopp cuss Chelsea for spending after his window? I don't know. I think any manager that is really moaning about Chelsea spending doesn't really... maybe hasn't paid any attention to the transfers that Chelsea have done in the last few years in terms of like who they've sold and everything like that. Like, because if they were actually paying attention to that, then look at their net spend over the last, I don't know, like 2-3 years, something like that. Not very big. Not very big. Like, did they forget? Did people forget that they sold Hazard for over 100 mil? They sold Morata for a load of money. They couldn't spend it. They had a transfer ban. I genuinely feel like people have forgot that this happened. It's crazy that they're managing to get so much done in one window with so many signings that if they were done on their own would be a marquee signing. Right? That is the crazy thing. Is that they are making multiple big additions in one go. Fair play to them for somehow pulling it off. That's the crazy part. Not the spending though. They've just saved it up and are now doing it in one go. Brian, is that Arsenal? Klopp's one of those guys that... like, he's clearly a very good manager, and he seems to be a very good man manager. But there are times where he's unlikable. He seems like a good guy that is a sore loser. Would be how I would summarize my opinion of Klopp. When it's a loss, there always seems to be some excuse that is anything other than the performance. But in general, seems like a really charismatic and fun guy. That again, is clearly pretty damn good at his job. Why is this so hard? I can't even get one goal. Not even FUT Champs. This guy isn't even good. I tell you what, anyone that is playing Div Rivals that is not doing objectives. How are you still playing this game?
So many reasons to be alive. Just one more day, I wanna feel alright.
Ryan, he does look very, very good. Him and Valverde. Jesus.
One more day. There's so many reasons to be alive. Just one more day, I wanna feel alright. So
Oh dear.
plans that could be realized.
This is boring.
Give me one more day.
Bill, you are doing exactly what we've just talked about. Excuses. The stuff that you don't have any proof about. Donk doesn't expect database to drop till next week. I swear he said that he expected. Content creators are allowed to post career mode content after 6 PM tomorrow in FIFA 21. Don't get your hopes up for a database release IMO. Scheduled to come by the end of this week. Why did I see this trending before? Rumours, Microsoft has been in talks to acquire Bungie multiple times, but they fell through each time due to Bungie's high price. Microsoft reportedly tried to buy Bungie in Destiny 2, but it cost too much. 10 years ago, Reach came out. Oh.
So many reasons to be alive. Just one more day, I wanna feel
Marketing, they're releasing stuff slowly. Steve, I did thank you very much. You say you donated during the stream. Thank you very, very much. Oz. Both teams had to play on the pitch. It's silly. Add, because as soon as I get, if I can get a finesse goal with a Prem player, I make a triple sub and 3 Germans come on. But finesses just aren't very good, so it's hard. Steve, what do you mean?
nothing is guaranteed.
Shouldn't be this hard to get 1 goal.
Colder than ice when you're next to me. First time we met, I knew I had to make you mine. Couldn't see all the warnings, cause you looked so fine.
Oh yes, Steve, they're happening. I'll do them tonight. I'll put a video up about it tomorrow. Two copies of FIFA though. Yeah, the charity were more than pleased with how it went. We got a radio interview about it tomorrow. Pretty sick. Now I did press finesse. It didn't really look like one, but I'm just going to assume, which is pretty silly of me to do knowing this game, but hey, I pressed the button. If it hasn't counted, it's not my fault. Finley, what do you mean?
won't work out in the long run. You said it's what you wanted, but nobody won.
Oh.
Our relations
Danlo, how's it going?
so let it die. Go back to our lives, you know
Art is unbelievably sick.
I don't need
I really like his card. Bang! Finley, how would you know that? Camera settings, telebroadcast. Danlo, I'm doing very good, thank you. Very, very good. Ready for FIFA 21, man. We're about 2 weeks away. So hey, if you watching this right now are new and want to see daily FIFA 21 content, streams, videos, and more, make sure you subscribe. Cheers. Oz, good luck. Right, did it count? I beg it did. Nice. Perfect. What do I think Cienchu, Aozi, and Madison's rating is going to be? Madis to say the same. Aozi maybe is like an 80 rated. What did Cags get upgraded to? 79? $79. I mean, hey, if we're basing it off of Haaland, then make him an 83, make him a board. But realistically, 80? But should have a good pace increase. I think that I don't know if anyone beat him actually. Look, fastest Premier League players. So, the 6th fastest player in the Prem last season, Tags. 6th fastest. Will they disrespect his pace? Probably, because he's a centre-back. Even though he is absolutely rapid, they won't give him the pace that he should have. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to do objectives for me now? I swear I suck at this game. Not that I really care that much, because the new one's 2 weeks away, but I end up leaving so many games. Ben, I don't think so, because there aren't really any lessons to be learned. We smashed it. Icon SBCs didn't exist, so we hit a wall. Yeah. Callum, if it was based year on year, then yeah. But Tarek Hero. Matthew, I'm great. How are you? FIFA defender's 70 pace as a striker's 90 pace. It does feel like that. Wasn't Kags inconsistent last season after December? I would not say so. I'd say he was one of the few that could actually say that they did well for the remainder of the season. There weren't many. I would say he is definitely one of them. Obviously, the red card incident against Bournemouth, pretty bad. Other than that, reason the CNT doesn't look fast. Probably because he doesn't have to sprint that much. When you see him sprinting, you'll see that he is absolutely rapid. There was one point where he embarrassed, I think it was Hamza, by sprinting past him to come back and win a tackle on the edge of the box, and it was insane. The guy is very quick. Ah, oh, he's quicker than Vardy. I'd like to see that race. Nowadays, I'd like to see that race. He was, because the first 3 months he was in a battle with Van Dijk, then that went quiet. Yeah, but I don't really understand why that was something that people talk about. I don't know why people compare him to Van Dijk, or were. I don't really understand that. He was very good, which is why he got in the well, he got in the team of the season on FIFA. He got in the PFA team of the year and stuff like that. Not that that means necessarily that a player deserves it, but I know German goals don't need to be in one game, but as soon as we've got our Prem assist, we want to start trying to get some. Because if we could get our German goals done in the 5 games that it takes us to get our, or the 5 wins that are required, then that would be the dream. Yeah, I think this season is a chance for Kags to just take things to the next level. And if we do sign another centre-back, which is looking fairly likely, then him and Bafana, assuming that it's him, form a pretty nice partnership. I'd really like to see him play with Benkovic, but he just doesn't seem to exist. Apparently he's injured again, even though nothing ever really came out about that, so I don't know when that happened. I'd like to see that as a partnership. Snack, no idea. Danilo, I also have no idea. I think Kags going to get a special card in FIFA 20. Well, he got a team of the season, so yeah. What? Well, Stanley, I don't really see them bringing anything else back into packs, so you might as well. I think this game is done. The fact that basically all of their tweets now are FIFA 21, this game is dead. I mean, Sané doesn't play for... I don't know what's going on in this game. This is pinball. It's an absolute mess of a game. Like that right there. What the hell? How have you just messed up such a simple ball? Yes, then Royce. Okay. There's 2 German goals. Out of obviously the 10 that we need. And now, if we can get any more this game, that would be fantastic. Because as it stands, if we win this, then we are already on 2 out of 5 for the Prem Finesse, which is wins, which is the hardest part. And the Germany goals, I mean, once we've got our 5 wins, we could potentially get into a game against someone and just give them a load of goals, and then we get all our German goals. I thought he was offside. My God. I'm so glad that the gameplay wasn't at its absolute worst during the charity stream. Otherwise, the mood would have been so much worse than it was. And gameplay wasn't good. It's never going to be good. It's FIFA 20. But it wasn't at its lowest. I think it's partially because the mood of the stream was just in general better. They're honestly, I tell you what, there seemed to be a lack of complete and utter morons. I don't really understand how that happened, considering the stream was the longest I've ever done. But, oh my God. Maybe it was also the fact that I just didn't really care about how well I did, because we knew that we were just doing something for a good cause and we were doing a load of challenges. Whereas this, I just want to get this card. I don't care about it, I just want it. So, not winning a game feels so much more annoying than if I'm using a crap team in FUT Champs because someone's challenged me to use a goalie up front and I lose. Like, I don't really care that much. Whereas this is a strong team. Can I just get the win? Like, this guy isn't going for objectives. I just want this card. Please just let me have it. I can't be bothered. But yeah, there really weren't that many tools during the charity stream, which was good. I really thought that there were going to be way more and it was going to completely ruin the vibe, but yeah, not bad. Oh, this is painful. This is so difficult to portray any excitement. Let's just say, how's everyone doing in general? You doing good? Having a good day? Having a good week so far? How's it started off for you? Have you done anything of note today? Or not? Let's get some interaction in the chat, because our chat rate is currently really, really low. Despite there being 300 people here, we've got 2 people chatting per minute. So, come on everybody, let's get involved. I know it's FIFA 20, I know the game is dead, and it's very nearly done forever. But we need your help to stay alive during these streams. Because it's damn hard to be excited about what I'm playing. I need you to help. Oh my God, how many shots is it going to take? There's no way. Getting a Chef Wednesday top soon. Excited. Are you getting anyone on the back? Can I open your pack? If you're on PS4 and you want to do share play, then I can. You say FIFA 20 is dead, but I guarantee that FIFA 21 won't be much different. Doesn't make any sense. FIFA 20 is dead because the game has been out since September. The best cards in the game have come out and have been out for months. They are winding down because the new... I can't stand this game. Because the new game is coming out in 2 weeks. Oh. So they're not really bringing out any content or anything like that. The game's dead. FIFA 21 is a fresh game. How is it possibly going to be the same until this time next year? Doesn't make any sense. I can't believe I've just wasted another 20 minutes of my life making no progress. I can't stand it. Unknown, if you think the gameplay is going to be the same, then you clearly haven't paid attention to anything they've said or any of the beta or anything like that. Got a German goal. Great, 1 goal. Wasted 20 minutes though for the main part of it. Skip! Hurry up! You're playing Div Rivals in the middle of September. You don't need to pause and take the whole 45 seconds. Skip! Jesus Christ. Rosie, how's it going? Yeah, the maroon kit is solid. I think it looks a lot better in the game scenario than on on the website in pictures and stuff like that. Pretty smooth. Good, how am I? Terrible. I'm playing this game and it's not for charity. I'm hating it. I'm going to hate every single second that I spend on FIFA 20 now that that charity stream is done. Nice. Callum. It's such a poor pass. Finding that more and more people are becoming disappointed with EA because their sole focus is Ultimate Team. Well, they've made a lot of changes to career mode this year. I wouldn't agree with that. I'd say they don't care about pro clubs. I wouldn't say they don't care about anything else. They care about Volta. Not that anyone else does. And they care about career mode. So I don't think what you've said there is true. Obviously, they're going to care the most about the thing that makes them the most money out of anything that they do. That makes sense. Anyone would be crazy to suggest that they shouldn't focus on Ultimate Team. Yeah, that thing that makes you billions every year. Yeah, just leave that. Focus on pro clubs. One of my mates said the other day, and I kind of agree, I sort of just wish FIFA moved into its own entity for different things. The Ultimate Team could be its own thing, right? All under the FIFA name, but it could be its own thing. They could get different devs to develop career mode. They could get different devs to develop pro clubs. People time wasting in Div Rivals in the middle of September, by the way. This is FIFA 20 in a nutshell. This guy ain't doing objectives or anything like that. He's just playing in this way because it's FIFA. Passing to your goalkeeper in September. Oh dear. I will most likely get all 3 of our kits this year. Getting a Leicester one. Again, I've already got the home one. Already got the home one. In a tweet, Net reckoned that COVID would have caused massive development issues for FIFA 21. Do you think that COVID would have affected the game much? No. And I don't believe that Nep believes that either. I don't think that he believes what you've just said there, even if he did tweet it. Because Nep has been to capture events in the past. He knows people at EA. He knows how the capture events and everything work. The game is basically done in February. March at the latest. It's basically finished. They put the finishing tweaks on the game between March and release. And a lot of that is new transfers, player ratings and stuff like that. But the core game mechanics, new game modes and all of that stuff are in and done. So I don't think that it's really had any effect, no. Because when you're doing coding and stuff like that, you can do that from home, right? I don't think that they would have had that much of an impact of not being able to work in an office. I think that the vast majority of the game will have been completed before the whole pandemic started. So yeah, I don't agree. I do not agree. To be honest with you. As I say, I'd be very surprised . Why is it just out on 99%? I'd be very surprised if he actually believed that. I feel like it's taken EA quite a while to make changes to career mode though. But they've started. That's the point. David, I completely disagree. I think the best part about Ultimate Team is starting fresh. The reason why the game is dead right now is because there's nothing to do. There's nothing to aim for. You already have that end game team. What else can you possibly grind towards? Imagine you had FIFA 20 now. Instead of a fresh start, you had this game continuing for another 12 months. What could you possibly do? Maybe grind to get a Hullet in your team to replace this Wijnaldum in this guy's case. There's nothing to aim for. There's not the drive. Not necessarily the team, but coins. But it's exactly the same thing. If you sell your team on this and you make 4 mil coins and you carry them over, it's the same thing. Where did you get this from? Whose is this? Stanley. Where does this come from? Path, yeah. I think for the remainder of this game, there's 2 weeks left basically of this game. Oh, milestones, fair enough. The last 2 weeks of this game, go all out. Give people mental free cards. Give them a load of objectives to do. Give them multiple SBCs. Put everything in packs. Just let the people that are still playing this game have as much fun with it as possible. I know you're promoting the new game and stuff like that. But people are more likely to buy the new game if you keep them occupied for a whole year. Why does it have the Summer Heat design? Because it's EA and they didn't decide to change pack designs. There's not even special stuff in packs, I don't believe. So, our hope for this is that we somehow get him a walkout. And if we do, that will be a result. It will most likely be someone like Danny Parejo, Verratti, normal cards. But here we go. Good luck. Probably the last Ultimate Pack will be opening on FIFA 20. And not even a board. Oh, okay, it could be a board. But I don't think it could be a walkout. I believe that walkouts trump these. So maybe an 85, Netto, something like that. 2 84s. This is packs now. This is what you've done to your game. You could have had him still in packs of the team. Right. You could still have... If you had put everything back in packs... I can't remember if Dzeko had like a Scream card or something. I don't know. He could have had a team of the season. He could have had his Champions League something card. He could have had a team of the season. He could have had a team of the season. Yuri could have had his future stars. Martinez had a card. Lasagna could have had his team of the season or whatever it was. Was it a future stars? Don't know. Like, I just don't get it. There's no logic to taking everything out of packs. It doesn't make any sense. Are you going to use these points? That's the question. Are you going to do it to yourself? Thank you for letting me open up your pack. Oh, get off. Arnav. I don't think that they were going to, hence why the Depay stuff massively picked up. I don't know who this is or what that is, so I'm going to leave it there for now, but if you say something in the chat, then potentially we join. How long has that guy had the Ultimate Pack? I'm assuming that he got it very, very recently. Otherwise, he wouldn't have held on to it until everything was out of packs. Is there even going to be content at 6? Don't know. You're going to find out with me. That's for damn sure. Why need Depay? But I have Griezmann. Yeah, Griezmann was a terrible purchase though. Was not necessary at all. And not future-proofing enough. Oh, I need to ask my dad. Oh no. Home soon. Mark, thank you for subscribing. Anyone else that's new? Come on in. 82.2k. Let's go higher. Let's see how close we can get to 83k before FIFA 21 comes out. If you want to see more streams and videos, make sure you subscribe. Thank you. But yeah, Stanley, are you still here? Are you going to use those points? Got some Rangers. I don't really have any. I don't pay attention to that league because it's pretty crap. Rodrigo SBC. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. The Sancho deal is almost like it's in a loop. Yep. It's so boring. It's so boring. Unknown, because EA have a problem. EA have a massive problem. And we'll get into that in a second. What about Ryan Kent then? Again, I don't watch the league because I think it's terrible. I can't tell you about specific players that play for teams in a league that I don't watch. I can't really tell you anyone about any players from Serie A or Bundesliga or Ligue 1 because I don't watch the leagues. Let alone a league that I have literally zero interest in. But to answer your question, unknown, EA have a huge problem in that they don't know how to balance things properly, quickly. Tarek, I watch Barca, so it has to do that. Kent plays for Liverpool now. No, he doesn't. He is permanently transferred to Rangers. So EA have a massive problem in that in order to fix a problem in their gameplay, they over-nerf. Which is why headers are useless this year. Last year, they were very effective. Too effective. And so, in order to make them worse this year, instead of actually balancing them and figuring out a way to make it so maybe headers go in 25% of the time instead of 99% of the time, they now go in 1% of the time. Because, again, they over-nerf. Because they don't know how to fix the game properly. Right? A prime example is La Croqueta and skilling in general. And that's why I've come to the arena for you. For those that didn't play FIFA 19, the most broken skill move in the game was La Croqueta. Just that. That skill move. That's all it was. The problem with it was that when you were defending against it, your players didn't really lock onto the ball because of how the animation worked. And so, all you needed to do, you could literally go from kickoff, right? Kick the ball off and do this. Down the pitch. And you would genuinely be able to go past every single player and put it in the back of the net. Right? That happened a scary amount of times in FIFA 19. So what did they do? Well, instead of fixing La Croqueta's animation, right, and the way that defenders react to it, and stuff like that, this was basically the only broken skill move in the game. The only other one that could have come close was the Elastico. But people were not good enough to pull that off. Right? Let me show you. The Elastico. France. Okay. So. The other one was the Elastico. Because Tex did it once in a tournament. And then maybe a handful of people actually tried it in a game. But it was nowhere near as effective as Croqueta. But if you wanted to, you could spin in a circle and do Elasticos like this constantly. And it may look hard, because you know the Elastico, you've got to do a specific angle, right, in order to pull off the skill move. However, you want to see how hard it was to do the Elastico back to back to back? Here you go. You can see my thumb, right? This is all you had to do. Literally, keep it spinning in a circle, right? So it's actually much easier to do than a lot of people thought. However, the thing is, it was nowhere near as viable. So it wasn't that big of a problem. But EA saw, oh my god, people are doing La Croqueta over and over again, straight from kickoff. They're going down the entire pitch and they're then banging it in. How do we stop this? So again, instead of fixing La Croqueta and maybe making the animation a bit slower, making it so the ball goes further in front of you, making it so defenders lock onto the ball earlier, what they did was they completely changed skilling for the entire game. So before this year, if you did a croqueta into a roulette, into a scoop turn, into a McGeady spin, into a rainbow flick, you would have had 0 problems. However, this year, as soon as you do 2 skill moves, you start getting error. So that is easily seen when we spam La Croqueta, right? The second one is heavier, the third one's even heavier, the fourth one's even heavier, the fifth one, you're losing so much control of the ball. Now that would have been fine if they had done it, so if you're spamming the same skill move, you have problems. That was the issue last year. The problem was not coming up against someone that had mastered skills by playing FIFA for 10 years. I've always said the same thing, because I love skilling. And I think it's a fantastic part of the game, and without it, the game would suck. If you've got good enough at skilling that you can croqueta past one guy, elastico another guy, roulette another one, do something crazy to get past the last one, a McGeady spin or something like that, right? And then absolutely mug him off with a hocus pocus to finish it all off, and then bang it bottom corner. You're great at the game. You have so much control over that player. But EA didn't see it that way. They saw it as, okay, one skill move's broken, let's fix them all, right? So now this is what happens when you try and do multiple elasticos in a row. Look how far the ball gets in front of you. It's insane. So this is probably the best example, as well as heading on FIFA 20, of how EA overcompensate and over-nerf things. The fix for skilling didn't need to be across every single skill move. It needed to be potentially for Elastico, but mainly just for constant La Croqueta. That was the problem. But they ruined every single skill move in the game by not allowing you to change skill moves. Same with heading. Heading went from being a great feature, very, very viable attacking option, to completely and utterly useless. Now, this is why on FIFA 21, I hope that for the first time ever, they don't have the same problem. I hope that they don't over-nerf things. You should, in FIFA 21, still be able to score at the near post. However, it shouldn't be as overpowered as it is in this game. But you should not nerf it into the ground to the point where you're never going to score at the near post. Because it just takes away an attacking option and makes it completely and utterly unrealistic. Which is what happened with heading. They made it so it may as well not exist. Ah. So, I just beg that they don't make the same error again. Same with dragbacks, right? Dragbacks are a problem in this game. However, they shouldn't be nerfed into the ground for FIFA 21. They should be nerfed, but not as badly as they've nerfed stuff in FIFA before. I ideally don't want to see people doing constant dragbacks in every single game that I play in 21, because it's annoying as hell in this game, but I also don't want to see them basically unusable either. Right? There's a big difference between nerfing something and basically nuking it out of the game, which is EA's problem. It's what they do. And it's an absolute nightmare. Wow. Steve, but the thing is, with something like heading, with something like shooting, you know how easily they ruined heading this year? Change one slider. Change heading accuracy. That's it. So instead of making it so that heading accuracy is insanely good, they made it insanely low. What they could have done was halfway through this game, or even a month into this game, move that slider up a little bit. Move it up a little bit. But no, they didn't. Are we able to play FIFA 21 from October 1st on Standard Edition if we buy EA Play? Yes. However, you will have a 10-hour time limit. They did say that most players do not really do more than 2 in a row or so until the player starts to lose control in real life. That's complete and utter crap, because people don't do constant dragbacks and fake shots in real life. Unknown, I disagree. There were big flaws. Will. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lewis. No. Chubby. Nice. Three skills next game once again doesn't seem enough again. Why it isn't 5, I don't know. It shouldn't be any limit. If you're doing different skill moves one after the other, you should not be punished. I can fully understand. If you do the same skill move over and over again in a row, that should not work, right? Because of problems that we've had in the past. But if you are good enough at the game that you know how to chain different skill moves together in different situations. Hocus pocus past the first guy. Oh, the next guy's in this position. I'm going to McGeady spin him. I'm going to rainbow flick the next guy because he's pulling him out of position. You should be rewarded, not punished. That is an element of the game that is more skillful than half of the stuff that they push for the esports stuff. It summed it up that last year, basically every single set of EA's top goals of the week were El Tornado crosses and overhead kicks or volleys or stuff like that, when it was broken. Anyone could score it. It's like they just don't understand. And it's very frustrating. But that's EA. Right, we're going to record in case there's 6 PM content. I am not anticipating much. But here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's do this. Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's 6 PM content video. Hopefully you do enjoy this one, and hey, I tell you what, if you are watching this as a video rather than a stream, that means they've actually released anything or something. So hopefully it's going to be something good. If you do enjoy it, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Even if you're watching the stream, we're 25 likes away from 200. If you are brand new to the channel and want to see daily streams and videos, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 100k and we need your help to get there. We've just hit 82.2k. Let's keep that number going up. We are going to get into any new objectives or SBCs or anything like that in just a few seconds. If you're looking to pick yourself up some coins before the end of FIFA 20, then make sure to click my link in the description to go to U7Buy and make sure you use my code BIRDIE at checkout to get 5% off your order. So, here we go. Obviously, we are not getting weekly objectives. They will be coming out on Friday. The question is, are we going to get any new fun objectives? Red hair will be coming soon, but I have to buy the dye, and then the dye will take probably about a week to get here. So for those that are potentially watching this and wondering what the hell are you talking about, in our charity stream we hit a certain amount donated. We actually hit 2.3k, and so I have to dye my hair and my beard, which is going to be fun. So there you go. 80 plus upgrade is apparently a flashback. Interesting. The 94 plus team of the season guaranteed doesn't have a picture. We have had those for ages. Icon upgrade and icon moments upgrade have been here for ages. I'm going to back out and in just to give EA any sliver of a chance of releasing something. I highly doubt that I'm going to log back in and see something here. But let's have a look. Just for EA's sake. Let's see if they've released anything. Most likely this will not be turning into a video. So, if you do enjoy the stream, or you're hyped for FIFA 21 to get rid of this nonsense, please do hit the thumbs up. We're about 16 away from 200 likes. If you are new, my name's Scott. I stream and upload FIFA every day. You probably don't care about the remainder of FIFA 20 stuff because they're not releasing anything. But if you want to see daily FIFA 21 streams and videos, we're going to be doing a Road to Glory. We're going to be doing player reviews, collab videos, FUT Champs, Objectives, Draft, pack openings, reward videos, Road to Glory episodes every day. What more could you ask for, right? So if you want to see that kind of stuff, as well as being part of a really, really interactive chat every single day, we're going to be streaming for like 6+ hours, then make sure you subscribe. And that would be incredible. Sound good? Sounds great to me. We are 10 likes away from 200. If you have any questions, especially if you're just tuning in to see the 6 PM content, ask away. To stop a barrage of questions, though, no, they didn't release anything. FIFA 21's so far away, though. No, it's not. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks on Thursday, EA Access is coming out. 2 weeks on Wednesday, the web app comes out. We are close. We are close. Most fun player I've used this year, probably Vinny Jr. Someone asked, since how long have I been playing FIFA? What has been my most favourite FIFA? 17. I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 99. Yeah, week 4 objects has come out on Friday, my dude. Assuming that they actually give us any. Unknown. Why are you... Right, one thing that I will defend EA on is they are making additions like that. And you're annoyed that they're actually improving the game. Yes, it's frustrating that it took so long. But at least they're doing it. Sean, no, because we don't have the full database yet. Oh, EA have tweeted something. What is it, though? The best 21 and under talent in FIFA 21. Do I care enough to make a video on this? Let's see who's in it. And if there's some surprises, then maybe we'll make a video. So we already know his rating. Same with him, 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 same with him. I don't know if we knew Odegaard. If he stays at Real Madrid, this could be a really fun card. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen, sorry. No, they didn't release anything other than this. FIFA 21, best young players. So anyone that's 21 and under. Right? The whole database should be released this week, but we don't know when. Bekele, honestly, you may as well just get the normal one. You might not benefit that much from the higher up ones. Although, you do get 3 days full early access if you buy the higher editions, which can really give you a nice advantage at the start, because you can get better at the game quicker, you can get a better team quicker. Yeah. Havertz, again, we already knew. We knew Donnarumma, we knew Haaland. I don't think we knew Odegaard. Unless he was actually revealed in the Real Madrid ratings the other day, which he might have been. Hakimi, we already knew. Alphonso Davies, we already knew. João Felix, we already knew. Pulisic, I'm pretty sure we already knew from the other day. Diaby we didn't know. Meh. Ferran Torres we already knew. Vinny we already knew. Mount we already knew. Upamecano we didn't, as far as I'm aware. Rodrigo we already knew. So Upamecano is basically... Sorry, what was his base this year? Come from a 77 to a 79. Even though he got a team of the season. Sure. Okay. Yeah, Rodrigo we already knew. I don't think we knew either of these. This is an interesting card. This looks like a solid starter card. Kunde. Kunde? I don't know how it's pronounced. Haytham, yes, on both consoles. Ninja, he might very well be in this. Zagadou, Jack's favourite. He's that young. I mean, sorry to sound harsh, but he doesn't look 21 or younger. Phil Foden we already knew. Osimhen I don't think we knew. That's not bad for a starter card. That's not bad at all for a Serie A squad. 2-0 Wolves in 5 minutes. Why am I not watching this? I was going to start, I was going to do 6 PM content and then watch that game. What the hell? Sheffield United's defence. Alexander Isaac. That's not a bad starter card. People won't buy him because he's non-rare, but Jimenez and Seiss have already scored. 6 minutes in. Wow. Kamara. And then Declan Rice. So that means that at the absolute highest, Fatty is a 70. The Fatty's 79 at the highest. Missed an amazing 5 minutes. Is it poor defending? Have Wolves just played really well? Or... yeah, this definitely ain't worth making a video over. We know... how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5. I don't think we already knew Rice. So I think we didn't know out of 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we already knew 17 out of the 25 of these ratings. Poor defending and good football from Wolves. Fair enough. Pulisic non-rare. Yeah, if Rodrigo's 79, Fatty has to be. Surely. Jimenez, wonderful goal and corner, brilliant header. Fair enough. Haytham, I can't, no. Might as well just release the database now. Exactly. Like, I know that we're going to get some content from content creators that have early access to FIFA 21 and stuff in the next few days. But still, I wonder if they're going to push it hard, because FIFA 21 videos didn't do that well. Which, I mean, it's sort of like, it half makes sense, because a lot of the hype will be when the game releases. People will be looking for videos on the game once it's out, not before it's out. And so it's... I don't know. Nathan, I thought he was pretty solid. Kieran, we do have a Discord where you can ask for advice. I would advise joining the Discord and putting it in there. Because then you can get multiple people's thoughts. Robert, yes. I think we'll sign a centre-back and a wide man. According to EA, Ciro Immobile is quicker than Sancho and Gnabry. How do they come to that conclusion? Probably by judging it based on like their fastest sprints and stuff like that. For example, Marcus Llorente, who we've seen has gone up to 82 pace. Fastest speed was 35 kilometers per hour. Serge Gnabry, who is what, 80 pace? Or 82, something like that. Fastest was 33. Jadon Sancho, 34.6. Again, still slower. Llorente has more pace than Gnabry. What a joke. Why is it a joke? You're literally looking at this, right? You can read numbers. 33 is less than 35. At least there's some logic applied. It's not EA's fault if someone ran faster than someone else, but they aren't quite as good on FIFA. People that moan about these players don't watch them. They base them off of FIFA. So they've seen that Gnabry's really quick in FIFA this year, and then they've seen him get downgraded, and they think, what? How dare he not have 97 pace? Valverde's top sprint, 34.9. Now, the question is, what happens when you bring in someone like this that is not in a forward position in FIFA? So Yunchu is rapid. But unknown. That doesn't make any sense. One of the... I don't know if you've played FIFA, but one of their stats is sprint speed. So, to judge their sprint speed, which is one of the two pillars that pace is based off of their fastest sprint, makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to watch the rest of what seems to be... what seems to be a really good game. And we'll finish Werner off tomorrow. Something like that. What I will do is do this to end it off. If you didn't know, we're still sponsored by U7 Buy. Now they are going to transition to FUT 21 coins very, very soon. So these prices and everything like that are going to disappear as they make the transition. I believe in the next like 10 days, they are going to move over to FIFA 21. So yeah, if you want to grab anything just for the very end of FIFA 20, then you can click the link in the description and all of that good stuff. They will potentially also base it off of training stats and everything like that. Ask EA, not me. But yeah, I think for today, I know it's a short one compared to a 24-hour stream, but there are not going to be long FIFA 20 streams. Simple as that. The game's garbage. I don't like playing it. You don't like playing it. Right? There's Prem football on. We like watching that more than we like watching FIFA 20. So, let's all go and have a good time and hope that the rest of the Sheffield United Wolves game is going to be sick. I will be back tomorrow. However, I don't know exactly what time the stream will be because, again, I've got to do a radio phone-in at 4:30. So I should be live after that. Okay? Maybe there'll be a video that comes out at like 4 o'clock because EA released something at 4 as well. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for today, that is going to be it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you anyone that has hit the thumbs up. Thank you anyone that has subscribed. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night and goodbye.